Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful. Thank you very much for coming here, Mr. Tavakoli. Would you please introduce yourself and why you're here?
In the name of God, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Hasan Tavakoli. I'm a media activist, a singer, songwriter, voiceover artist, and a person who's attracted to what's happening in the media. A person who gets inspiration from the events of the world, writes songs, and tries to spread the word of truth everywhere around the world.
They didn't know inside me is a soul that never gives up. Resistance is my key to a door locked up. Oh, my home, oh Palestine.
Thank you. Mr. Tavakoli, would you please tell us your opinion about the recent development in Palestine and in Gaza? I mean, as somebody with, let's say, somebody in the world of art, how do you see the recent development in Gaza?
Well, first of all, the issue of Palestine, it's not a case of the past 10 days. The issue of Palestine goes back to 75 years ago, the day of Nakba, 1948, when Israel literally occupied the whole of Palestine at the behest of Britain. In the case of Palestine, what we should do is, for a person who's been in the arts, for a person who's been in the media, we should be active in the media, spread the word of what's really happening on the ground. As we can see and as the news is developing, what's happening in Palestine and the Israeli-Palestine conflict, as some would like to say, which is not a conflict, it's occupation. We have an occupier and the occupied. We should literally spread the word of truth, what's happening there, because the Zionist regime is literally lying to the world, turning the true events the other way around. The Zionist regime wants to reach the pinnacle of its ideology, okay, which is to occupy not only Palestine, but literally occupy the whole of the Middle East and the rest of the world, okay? Be it now, be it 100 years' time. That's their ideology. And that's something which is reflected in their flag as well, okay? So we should oppose, we should resist the Zionist ideology with every means possible, be it singing, be it writing poetry, be it being active in the media, be it resistance on the ground by what's happening now. So it's really important that we resist this ideology.
What's your point of view regards to the, let's say, the idea of Israelis targeting the non-military targets, attacking hospitals, attacking schools, and attacking ordinary people? What is the reason and what is the idea behind it? Why they are doing so?
As I said, this is all encapsulated in the Zionist ideology, okay? They will do anything by whatever means possible to reach their final goal, which is to occupy not only Palestine, okay, but the rest of the Middle East and the whole world. Be it killing children, be it murdering women, raping them, okay? They put the blame on Hamas, okay? Why? Because they want to, whitewash their hands. They want to put the blame on the other, okay? So it has no fear of murdering women, bombing civilian areas. And the thing is, where we can see the lies of the Zionist regime pop up is where we believe as Muslims, okay, that in every war, in case of any war, the Muslims always should take care of the women and the children. They should never be a target. And that's where, again, the lies of the Zionist regime are brought up to the fore.
And how do you see the atmosphere of the media for the past 10 days, upon the recent development? How do you see the atmosphere of the media?
Well, I mean, Western media is literally, dominated by the Zionists, by the Israelis. So for the people of the Middle East, okay, they should spread the word of truth as much as possible, okay, despite all the Western media, which is controlled by the Israelis, okay? The truth will literally get there. And besides that, we should also invest in the power of the people. If you see around the world, okay, the people have been coming to the streets in their millions, be it Europe, be it the Middle East, So we should invest in the power of the people. It's through them that we can get the message across. Otherwise, certain Western governments, we wouldn't expect anything from them.
Okay, well, as somebody with an artistic background, coming from the world of arts, what do you expect from the artists, from the celebrities in Iran and also globally? What is your expectation from them in this situation?
Celebrities, people who are in power, who have people's support, who are popular around the world, be it the arts, be it the media, be it cinema, whatever, okay? Whether they know it or not, they have this responsibility to use their platform in order to spread the truth. And that's what they should do. Otherwise, their silence will literally lead to more deaths. They will be implicit in the crimes of the Zionist regime. So it's literally very important for every artist around the world, okay, to use their talent, be it poetry, be it singing, be it whatever, okay, to express the word of truth, to spread the word of truth in order for their followers and the popularity that they have, okay, for the truth to be spread around the world.
Thanks for the response on that one. Would you please tell us, what's your own plan on this? And how do you see the way forward for yourself? Being the voice of the voiceless.
As a singer and as a voiceover artist, many of the projects which I do are literally focused on what's happening around the world, especially Palestine. For Palestine, I've done 2 or 3 songs for Palestine. And that's where I get my inspiration from. The pains of the people, the oppression that the people are literally experiencing. And for the people of the world to wake up, to rise up, and to be more aware of what's happening around them, to stand up against the oppressor, wherever it may be. And currently I'm using this platform, different platforms, to spread the word of truth and to be, in the words of Mahmoud Darwish, the Palestinian poet, to be a candle in the dark.
Mr. Tavakoli, you as an artist and a singer, you said you have conducted some projects for Palestine and for the oppressed. Music is a means which can best reflect the suffer, the oppression, the sadness of people. So it's a true means which could be utilized for that purpose, which you have used that in the same way. Why? There are minimum number of artists in this. Utilizing the same tool, the same means for the oppressed, to be voice of the those who are in difficulty. What is the reason that the number of the projects, the thing that are being reflected from this world is not as high or as should be expected?
The reason is their concern for their self, okay, which we call in Arabic nafs, okay. They're more concerned about their career, they're more concerned about their followers dropping, they're more concerned about their worldly desires.
Yeah.
Okay. If we believe in God and the final destination, whatever it may be, okay, then I hope they would choose the correct path, the right path, okay? The thing is, every event, every political or social event around the world is a test, is a fitna, is a test for everyone around the world who's witnessing that event, okay? So as an artist, as a politician, you should be involved in that event. You should have a voice. You should have a message for that event, okay? Otherwise, you cannot exist until the end of time, okay? In that gray area in between the black or white, okay? There's a fine line between black or white, and you should choose which side you're on, the side of the oppressor or the oppressed.
Where to be?
Okay? If you're not with the oppressed, then automatically you're going to be with the oppressed, with the oppressor, okay? So it's really important to, have the courage to take a stance, to take a position on whatever event that's happening around the world. Okay, especially the event that's happening in Palestine. What the Israelis are doing is literally a war crime. It's a heinous crime happening, and every artist, every person with a platform, every person that has a vast amount of popularity should use their platform to talk about the truth. Yeah.
Okay, any kind of advice or recommendation for those who are in the same field as you are?
Well, I'd like to give this advice, okay, first of all to myself, okay, and then to the artist who's watching this, okay, that every artist, the artist who is out there, who has a platform to spread the message of truth around the world, spread the message of truth around the world, and take the side of the oppressed. Because automatically, if you don't take the side of the oppressed, you'll be with the oppressor. So use your platform of power and spread the word of truth wherever you are. It will be recompensed by the God Almighty.
And any last words?
Victory will be with the party of God. And that's stated in the Quran. And that will happen very, very soon, inshallah.
Masaf International Institute, uncovering the truth.